last episode we found a nice area for building. I originally said that we should put like a temporary satellite shelter or something over there, but I think I'm actually going to move most of my building supplies and maybe start my actual base over there, something a little bigger. First, though, I do want building materials. So this place has spruce, which I really like. So I'm going to grab quite a bit of spruce. I'm going to build a few more sacks and I'm going to do quite a bit of mining. I'm going to mine some cobblestone, some stone, anything I might need, and then grab my crops and take it on out. So I'm going to cut for most of that, and I'll be back when I have it done. Heard some spooky noises, and I seen this thing swimming around. It's like shooting like sonar out. Oh my god, look at those. It's got snowballs. Nighttime's a lot more dangerous than I thought. What is that? Oh. So I've been exploring quite a far away from my base. I've actually been getting turtle shells looking on beaches. I found out that you don't actually kill turtles to get the what are they called? Scoots. You actually have to breed them, and when they hatch and then grow up, that's when you get them. Thankfully, I've never killed too many. So I collected some seagrass and I've been breeding some turtles to get the eggs so I can transport them back to my base. They take a long time to actually grow up. But yeah, I came across this here building. Oh, it's a dungeon? Yes, it is a dungeon. Oh my god. So, what am I going to do with this? I'll just note that it's here for now and come back maybe. There's no experience, so there's loot in here though. There's no real benefit of me keeping this. I do know if I break it, I get a soul or something. Different type of geodes. Cabbage seeds. Now, we already have cabbage seeds. Oh, a new music disc. I will take that. What else is there? Let's see. This one. A disc fragment. Raw lead. Pyramid Explorer map. Interesting. And more cabbage seeds. Since we already have cabbages, I'm not going to worry too much about that. I will grab this, though. That's free flower pots that I don't have to make. I'm also going to grab those candles, free candles. Back to exploring. And this is weird. I'm not sure if this is normal for taiga biomes, but there's mycelium just kicking around out here. So I will be taking a bit of that. Well, that's bizarre. I think that's supposed to be in the water. And that's new too, is sunken. Oh, he's gone. Well, it looks like it's safe to travel over there and take a peek. Which is what I will do. I'm trying to head back though. I keep running into stuff. My inventory is completely full. I need to go back home. I need to go back home. Oh. He disappeared. See, this material would be... Wait, what is this? Kelpie cobblestone. That's fancy. Does this have the suspicious sand? Or gravel? I think they're supposed to spawn with it. I'm not seeing any. What? Overgrown... Algal. What is algal? Oh, well. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't look like there's anything there. Oh. Continue to travel back home. Alright, so we're back home from an exploration trip. I found out that sea turtles actually drop their scoots when they grow up. They don't drop it when they die. So I managed to find some sea turtles, breed them, and I got 4 sea turtle eggs, as you can see here in this sack. So I'm going to actually create a sea turtle farm here. Takes a long time for them to grow up. I got 4 eggs though, so once all 4 of those eggs grow up, that should be 1 scoot each, hopefully. And then that's one of those crates. I forget what they're called now, but I'll figure that out later. So I think I'm going to dig a lot of this out and create a breeding area for them here. I had to make sure to keep the walls up high enough to keep zombies out, because zombies will try to destroy the eggs. And I'm doing that now before I get started on chopping some of the trees and stuff like that, because turtles take a very long time to grow up. I think several Minecraft days. Anyway, I'm going to get to it. Also, from my exploration trip, I found a Pyramid Explorer map. Holding it in your hand doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe right-clicking. I'm not going to do anything with that yet, as I have quite a bit more to do. I also found this Pathfinder's quill, which says mangrove swamp. So maybe it somehow helps me find a mangrove swamp. I don't know. We'll look into it. We also found these dwarf geodes and some deep slate geodes. So I'm going to bust those open. I think I do it like this. No, I put something in my offhand. There we go. Nope. The other way around. So it gives me lead nuggets, magnetite, silver, and iron. Oops. That gave me a looks like maybe some more lead, some iron. Gave me copper, zinc, and gold on top of that. Pretty cool. I also just created a new set of tools. I don't want to use the special properties of the rose gold. Silk touch is... Oh, actually, it's higher durability than iron as well. I skipped iron, went right to rose gold. And rose gold's not that expensive. Something to think about in the future, though. Okay, so I have a really simple farm set up here now. As you can see, the eggs are already starting to crack. Except for that one. Basically, when they grow up, they'll seek water. They'll find the water here, and then they can finally grow up. And when they grow up, they drop their shells. I can pick those up. Hopefully, if I can catch it in time, that is. And then I can breed them so they'll lay more eggs and they'll be perpetual. The fences are to keep the mobs out. I'm going to put some torches around the outside now so no mobs actually spawn inside, because zombies actually seek these shells out and step on them to destroy them, which is something I don't want. That should be enough. That should be overkill, but hoppers are pretty cheap. Instead of just getting 1, you get 6. 2 hoppers to spare. Anyway, while I wait for those, I'm actually going to start taking down some of these trees. I will replant some saplings so I don't completely get rid of the entire forest. Okay, so I slept the night away, and it looks like 2 of the 4 hatched. Now just to wait for them to grow up. Can I speed up the process with seagrass, I wonder? Yeah, this one's not growing up at all. I think it's too far away. I'm going to break it and move it a little bit closer. Yeah, so it seems like it takes about 2 Minecraft nights for them to fully hatch, and then maybe 1 for them to grow up. We'll see. When the morning comes. Then we can start breeding them together and getting more eggs. Anyway, back to chopping trees. Oh. So it looks like one of them's grown up already. And we got 1 turtle scoot. Oh, but we need the soul beads. And what's a piglin alchemist? Yeah, so I think I'm just going to make a bunch of sacks. Let these guys grow up and I'll breed them and I'll collect their eggs. That might be something I'll be looking forward to in a far future episode. Right now, they've been taking up a lot of my time already. And this is the amount of wood I've collected so far. Not very much. I've been playing for a few hours now. I'm going to head down, collect some stone, and collect some cobblestone. So just a quick little cut here. I've been mining down just in that little cave-in area for some cobblestone. And I came across this embedded ammonite. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it says I can get it. And I got it. It looks like a fossil of some sort. Okay, so you can smelt this down into a nautilus shell. Yeah, a nautilus shell. Yeah. They're used for a few crafting recipes. And they're also necessary for in the forge. You use it with a tablet, and you can get respiration, depth strider, and amphibious. That's pretty cool. So I'll have to keep my eye out for some of those. I'm assuming it's probably found in stone that's located next to water. So this is probably the best spot to be looking for it. But anyway, back to mining. All right, and we're back up on the surface. I did a quick mining trip. I did in there, and then I went further down. I got some ores, but I noticed I ran out of both my pick's durability, of course. But I noticed with the tooltip here, if we go here, it says it's the quickest out of any tool and increased drops from blocks. So gold has the built-in functionality of fortune, it seems. It doesn't say if it's like fortune 1 or 2, but it's fortune nonetheless. So I did grab some of this with Silk Touch. Let's see if it works. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I read that wrong. Increased drops from blocks like ores and from mobs. Okay. Maybe I just got unlucky. Oh yeah, there we go. 2. Yeah, maybe it acts like fortune 1. Okay. So I think I'll be using the rose gold. I'll take a rose gold pickaxe with me down there. Maybe 2. One to collect stone itself so I don't have to smelt it. And another one for picking up the ores. And then when I get back, I'll have this gold pickaxe up here, or I'll make another one later. Either way. Yeah, look at all that copper. And way more iron. And making a gold sword for looting, I guess, is fairly easy. Oh, looks like our second turtle has grown up as well. And we have another one that's hatched. What is that? If you press C, you can go in the crouch or crawling. I didn't know that. Anyway, I'm going to do another mining trip. I just came back up to drop off some of this stuff. All right, so I did quite a bit of mining. I chopped a lot of trees, and I did quite a bit of exploring. If you look here, I went north, and I tried to break that spawner to see if I can get one of those souls, but it didn't work. So I guess it's like an uncommon drop, which is not very good. So I destroyed that one for no reason. There is another one over this way. I'll go for that at another time. But for now, originally, I was going to build my base here, but if you notice, it's extremely small. It's taken up by a lot of sand and 2 large lakes. And even the one north to it, which is the one I stayed that night, is quite small. Now, there are cows here, lots of cows and a few sheep. So I think I can actually carry those across this one by boat fairly easy. And I did stumble across this here little open field. It's got pretty good flow to it. I think I'm going to make fill this here weird water issue in and maybe create a fishing hut or a dock, maybe both right here. Have a path coming up and going up here. And in this here area, I think I'll clear some of these trees. And that's where I'll start my main house. And the path's going down the middle here. So off to the side of the path. So probably here, 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 maybe here. I'll have little plots, like little gardens for the vegetables. And maybe even some bees if I can catch those. I do know there are some bees floating around out there. But anyway, I didn't bring any of the materials with me, so I'm going to have to go back and get those. So just to show you, it's not that long of a trip. Literally just right here. And this is my turtle farm. So literally just take a boat all the way here. Very short trip. I was also thinking about going here, but when I looked at the map, you can see there's not much room to build either because there's large tears into the ground. So I think those are ravines. At least I assume they are. I might explore that before, just to scout that out. Because as you can tell, the this landmass goes down south even more. Also, I am able to view more because I built a bunch of maps, and I have 56 maps. I got 16 empty maps. I actually have to make more soon. So that means getting more squid to get more ink sacs, which gives me more black dye. Then I can make more maps. All right, well, I'm going to cut it here, and I'll be back when I get the materials over. Okay, so I'm back in the field. I brought some stuff over. I also made a stone cutter. I'm going to start building the bottom layer of the building. I just noticed I got separate cobblestone and stone. It took a lot of time to do that, but if you put it in a stone cutter, you can actually just convert it to cobblestone. So it kind of made that pointless. You can also make polished stone with it instead of making in the crafting grid. Or 1-for-1, so it's even better deal. I think I might use some of that for accents. Anyway, the bottom layer, I believe I'm going to be using just stone materials. Okay, so I have the area cleared of grass. I've also pushed the tree line a little bit back, and I changed the difficulty of the game to easy. And I didn't realize it at first, but mobs won't attack you on easy. Or at least it says most mobs won't. So it's kind of like peaceful mode. So I think I might just keep it on easy. Yeah, even the creeper's not coming at me. So they'll not attack me unless I attack them first. Like I was saying, I'm going to keep it on easy mode until I get this building, or at least the bottom part finished. So I have the first block here placed. I was just trying to eye out how far back I want the start of it, and I think that should be pretty good. I'm going to put 2 gaps in between each of these, a little bit different than most builds. The stones have a really heavy sound to them. I'll bring this up one more level. I think I'm going to put a door here. Yeah, the door will go right here. I think I'm going to cap this entire thing off with this stuff. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Alright, so that's the base. Okay, so I think the main log, the log wood, would be oak, maybe? Yeah. So now I'm going to do a wood layer on top of this. But I'll put beams of logs across here. Actually never brought any oak with me. In fact, I don't think I chopped any oak. So I will have to go gather that. And we're back. So I gathered a little bit of oak, but I was thinking about it and I decided to go with stripped spruce for the beams and oak planks. So I won't need as much oak. I do have quite a bit of spruce here. There we go. Maybe it will overhang here. Yeah, so start by... Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that. There we go. I went a little crazy with it. There we go. Put a beam across here. I'll figure that out later. And like that. There we go. Again, one here. I'll use that one as the long beam. One here, one here. Now strip them. So this bottom floor will be our main floor. Then we'll have a second floor landing, maybe even a third floor. And I'm thinking I'm going to make a basement as well, kind of like a root cellar. Keep my storage down there, or at least my vegetables. So it'd be good. You come from your gardens, the 3 gardens back here. You can bring it into the root cellar, or maybe I'll make a separate building for that. Now we got to work on some of the beams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to have some in the corners. That tree's got to go. So these are 2 block. That's a little bit weird. Oops. Visually, this might work. These ones are perfect. Oops. Wait. Oh, yeah, I messed up that one. There we go. And the back. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I could do 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that gives me another 2. So this will be, there will actually be a floor here. So I want to go 3 high. Probably one more. Well, actually, this is going to be a window, I think. So this one can probably come down one. Yeah, that one can stay at 3. Okay, and now I want the beams to come through. Oh, I need more wood. For the floor material, I think I'm going to stay with this, the spruce. Okay, so I'm out of oak. I think this is a pretty good start. I'm gonna punch some more holes for windows later. Just seeing how those double ones will look. Um, I do like the way the two colors are coming together. But I think this is where I'm going to call the episode. It's a good start to the build, and next episode we're gonna work on finishing this, building the basement maybe, and probably seeing to actually furnishing it. I do know there's a, so if I type in something like chair, yeah, there's chairs, all different kind of chairs. I might go with something different than spruce because the floor and some of the walls are already spruce. Might be too much. Cherry's a little bit too red. Willow's pretty nice, although it might be a little bit too green. Dark oak might be excellent for furniture. Or I might actually use some of the birch I have for furniture. Really, really contrast. Driftwood's a nice one as well. It's got that gray tone to it. And also chestnut we have around here. It's a little more like knotty. There's like a lot of knots into it. So it gives it a rustic feel. And I wonder what else is in. So, oops. Table. Yep, we got tables. Don't know what else is in this though. Maybe yeah, shelf. I don't know what mod adds that, so I can't go. Maybe if I go in the creative mode, he'll give me the name of it, but oh yeah, there's cabinets and stuff like that. That's really good. That's storage blocks, but it's also visually appealing. If you had a kitchen, you could actually have like kitchen cabinets. I like the idea of having framed glass into that as well, but I think I'm going to just build the structure and then weather it with different type of blocks over time. They even have those like cross beams. I think I want to add a couple of those in there. They'll look really nice. But anyway, for now, this is where we're going to be ending the episode. Next episode, I believe I'm going to finish this building. I do have to gather quite a bit more oak. I'll do that off screen. And yeah, so we'll finish this and possibly even furnish it next episode. Take care.